Well, hello everybody, Jason up, New 80s Revolution Cave. Apparently something called Lunar New Year is tomorrow, which means the children don't have school. Not just mine, who are homeschooled, they probably wouldn't have school anyway. Their friends don't have school tomorrow. So you know what that means, right? That means that their friends are sleeping over here tonight. That's right. On a random Tuesday in the middle of the week, I came home from the sweatshop, from the mines, working the docks, to find out that there were going to be kids here tonight, and I needed to order them Wingstop. Oh, Dad. TWDD, folks. TWDD. So I will be in the freezing cold garage tonight watching The Substance, because I've decided to expand and mature my movie watching. That's right. Back to the Future, Karate Kid, E.T., sure. But The Substance, 2024 movie with Demi Moore, I'm watching. And I'm going to continue to push my movie watching horizons, broaden my movie watching horizons to include some more intelligent films. So I'll be doing that tonight, freezing, and then I'll go upstairs and find a place to sleep. After Wingstop, of course. Despite that, Nintendo. Let's talk about Nintendo. I have done my best to try to sell. We're down to 283 games. 283 games. And I've tried my best to sell them off of eBay, away from eBay, for obvious reasons. But a friend of mine suggested that I contact a place called DKOldies. DKOldies, ladies and gentlemen. I think they have a YouTube channel. DKOldies. Now, I sent them a list. They have a list on their, they have a price list on their website. They buy everything. They're going to buy everything. But they have a list of what they're going to pay for everything. So when I looked at that list, I saw reasonable prices. I saw like, $5, $6 for John Elway's quarterback, $8 for some commons, $9, $15, $20, $30, so on. I was like, this is good. This is pretty good. So I sent them my list today of 289 Nintendo games that do not include bangers. I mean, I've got Castlevania in there. I've got Castlevania 2 and 3, I think I sold. I've got the generic Punch-Out. I've got some less than common stuff, like, I don't know. What do I have? I don't know. Power Punch or whatever it's called. I've got Bomberman. That's a $30 game. I've got, and then I've got some $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 games like, Solomon's Key and Ghostbusters, and so right, okay, so 289 games. I had somebody on Facebook Marketplace offer me $1,800 for the 289 games, and they wanted me to ship them, and I was like, this is potential trouble. I don't want to ship them. I mean, I will if I have to, but I know what's going to happen. You're going to get the games. You're going to file a complaint. I'm going to be out the money and the games, and I don't want to do it. But this DKOldies is supposed to be reputable. So I sent them a list of 289 games. And they came back with an offer of $300. Right. That's right. $300 for 289 Nintendo games. That's $1 and a cent, or $1.02 per game. $1 per game, according to DKOldies. So I wrote back and said, that's all I said. I just wrote that in email. And then they came back and said, oops, we didn't see the entire list of games. So I thought, oh, okay, you only saw 20 of them or so. And then they came back with $500. So $500 for 289 games. So $1.50 a game. That's fine. I get it. They're resellers. Sure. But $1.50 a game? $500 for 289 Nintendo games. So that I was not upset. I was not mean. I just said, look, I appreciate your offer. I understand your resellers, but $1.50 a game is just silly. I'm gonna pass, and I didn't hear back. That's absurd. That's absurd. So it's back to the drawing board on the Nintendo games. I've got 283, I think I said, left, and we'll see. We'll see which way I go. I will continue to list them on Marketplace. I will not do a bid bundle on eBay. I got shafted, let's say, twice doing that, listing a batch of 10 and getting like $30 for 10 games. I don't want to do that because after fees, I made like $18. Make anything. Make nothing. So the Nintendo games are still here, but we're picking away at them. We're chopping them down. I feel fine about that because the emulator just continues to be an amazing product. I hope none of you saw that as whiny just now. I wasn't trying to whine. I just I just don't understand the logic of DKOldies. And if they were to respond, if we were discussing this, they would say, well, you don't have anything. I don't have a lot left as far as titles. I mean, again, I'm looking at them. We've got Wrath of Black Manta. We've got Top Gun 1 and 2. We got Gauntlet 2, Ghostbusters, Gunsmoke, which is a $30 game. I know there's Fester's Quest, which is $5. I know there's Dick Tracy. I know there's Commando and American Gladiators and Sesame Street. I get it. I understand that. But that's still not $1 a game. That's not $1 a game. I mean, come on. That's ridiculous. So I don't know. I don't know what they do there and how they get people to sell them their games. But yeah, this is sort of just a chat. It's a chat. I got a box. A box came today. Let's go through it. We got some bubble wrap. We got a baggie. We have an empty baggie. We have a good-looking figure. Good-looking figure. I guess I could clean him up a bit if I wanted to. Not really. Don't even need to. But we have an accessory. We're still dealing with Hasbro's here, folks. So figure it out. I only needed 2. There's only 2 Hasbro figures that I need. Why can't I get this in? And now I only need 1 because in my hand is the greatest Hasbro figure ever made. The best play pose. Just an incredible figure. Brutus, the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Brutus Beefcake, ladies and gentlemen. Brutus Beefcake has been added to the collection. Now, again, this is why I struggled with making the transition from LJN to Hasbro. This is why. This is why. Okay. But look, it's still I still made the decision to collect Series 1 Hasbro. They still mean something to me, and that is where I will stop. I will not go any further than Series 1 Hasbro because of A, the price, but B, the rockers and Jimmy Snuka's pose with the neck thing, and they're not great. The weird looking Roddy Piper with the face. So there we go. There's the beefer. Brutus Beefcake Big Gaming. Big Beefcake. Brutus Big Beefcake. Yeah. Big little shout out to the former YouTube superstar. Big Beefcake. All right. Brutus joins the pile, and we're down to Savage. We need Savage, which is actually a great Hasbro figure. I guess of this batch that I'm looking at, DiBiase and Akeem are probably the best. I mean, the most playable, I guess. DiBiase and Akeem. That's it. That's all I really got today, because now I'm just overwhelmed with a sleepover. I could have ended up down here messing around with the emulator and watching the Zenith, but I've got to get a DVD player hooked up to the Zenith somehow so that I can watch wrestling down here, because I think that'll be fun. But the VHS is hooked up, and the AV to HDMI converter is hooked up. I wonder if I can hook the DVD player up to the VCR. I think I can. I think I can hook the DVD player into the VCR's front AV spot thingies, and then just mess around and try to find it on the channels or something. I think I can do it. I think I can do that. What else? What else is going on in life? Nothing. Retro Ray's doing his thing. Colin from Canada, ladies and gentlemen. I implore you, if you have not gone and checked out Colin from Canada's YouTube channel debut, please do. I think it's going to be a Saturday Night Live skit show. I really do. I think it's just going to be, I just think it's going to be the most random fun I think it's going to be great. Go check it out. Go check out Colin from Canada's YouTube show. All the usuals. We'll just spend some time talking about the usuals. Retro Rays is just banging out new product after new product. He's always got stuff coming in. Big ticket items, too. Big ticket items. That guy's a collector over there. Stuff is rolling in all the time. 80s Movie Den still doing his thing. The cassette phase has added like this ASMR thing to his channel, where you can just sit on the couch on a snowy Sunday night and just watch as he flips through a catalog channel with some relaxing music playing and a retro vintage filter on the camera. It's cool. He's doing that now. Collectors Entertainment Network's going bendy crazy over there. Go check him out. The Rushmore gang, the Rushmore show, they just keep surpassing YouTube milestones everywhere. Great stuff. Smash Ventura's always the top shelf gold standard. Beefcake's not with us anymore. I mean, he's alive. He's not part of the family anymore. He doesn't want to play anymore. Understand. It's understandable. Matt Watson's over there continuing to spend tens of thousands of dollars a week on wrestling figures. Out of control. Insane. And then there's me. Just me. With nothing to talk about today. The next couple of days, maybe next week or so, we're going to start the build. We're going to start the Masters of the Universe, Ghostbusters, combo build, combo world, combo diorama. We're going to do that. That's coming. That's pretty much it. All right. Well, that's all. We'll get together soon. We'll have a good time then. Oh, we'll get together then. We'll have a good time then. See you next time. Good night now.